Flea is the world champion of high jump. If you put a flea in a mug, it can jump out of it. It is so small that it can't be seen, and you can't kill it. Why? Because they can't be squished. Zoologists put a glass cover on top of a mug with a flea inside. Every time the flea tried to jump, it hit the glass cover. It jumped 10 or 15 times, and finally adjusted the height of its jump with the height of the mug. They removed the glass cover then, but the flea couldn't jump out and stayed in the mug for the rest of its life. Unfortunately, the media took advantage of the flea experiment and all the other tools, which were misused by some evil doctors, and put the experts to work. And by recognizing these propositions, they have brought us to a place where our minds are being controlled today. Although we would like to jump out of the mug, and we are capable of doing it, we ask ourselves if we can actually do it. No one in the world can speak against Zionists, even in Lebanon. It's the same mug with its glass cover. They put you through hell. For instance, a journalist criticizes Israel, and within 48 hours, as he expresses regret. Larry King asked Marlon Brando, "What do you think of Hollywood?" He replied, "Hollywood belongs to the Jews, and it is run by them." They put him through such hell that within 48 hours, the chief rabbi of Los Angeles said on their local TV, "He came to my office and said that he had made a mistake." You have no right to talk about Israel, no matter who you are or where you are in the world. Are you more important than Bill Clinton? Bill Clinton thought that the whole thing was blowing up in America's face. He said, since America had put forward the issue of peace between Arabs and Israel, they'd been supporting Israel 100%. He told Israelis to at least vacate the West Bank, since they had occupied all of Palestine and nothing was left of it. He said, "You have taken their land and built settlements. At least vacate your settlements in the West Bank." They said, "Are you setting policy for the Israeli government?" Clinton said, "Excuse me, we are the US government. If we don't offer you all this support, what are you going to do?" Then a woman called Monica showed up and said that she and Bill Clinton had an affair. They did this to the US president. It's like the glass cover on the mug. For the first time ever, Iranians threw away the glass cover and said, "Down with Israel." Israel said, "Now wait, you'll know better when I turn all the Arabs against you." They provoked Saddam and turned him against us. They helped him in every way they could. Where did we send our chemical war victims for treatment? Germany. Who provided Saddam with chemical weapons? Germany. The Germans recently released a document stating that the medical files of chemical war victims who were treated in Germany were sent back to the factories that produced those chemical weapons. Their factory was near the city of Samara. They wanted to see if the weapons had their desired effect on the patients or not. They wanted to see if the patients were affected by tabun gas. They wanted to know if they had reached their desired result or not. They turned Saddam against us and said, "Did you say down with Israel?" We sent troops to southern Lebanon in 1979, before the war. This is available in their own documents. Upon entering the area, the Iranian forces went out at night and stuck pictures of Imam Khomeini on Israeli tanks, and then returned. The next morning, Israelis found pictures of Imam Khomeini on their tanks and told themselves, whoever sticks pictures on our tanks can also stick other things. They retreated 4 kilometers. The Israelis thought that it was a dangerous mindset. We have always said that Quds should be liberated. We have removed the glass cover and we are telling ourselves to jump, not just as high as 1 mug, but also higher than 2 mugs. After they engaged us in the war with Iraq, our slogan changed into, "The path to Quds passes though Karbala." This means that we'll get back to you. Don't think we've forgotten that the glass cover can be removed. Mind control is serious. If you chat with Western lecturers and tell them that we speak against Zionism in Iranian universities, they think that you are lying. Is it even possible to jump? No one has been able to jump in 200 years. Is it even possible? You and I are conditioned today. They managed to take mind control in the US and some other countries to a level where they can get people to come to streets simply by airing an advertisement. It means that conditioning and mind control are so strongly rooted in people that they are no longer in control of their own actions.